Hey gang, Kevin here, Life22, coming back to you from the comment section. So we had another comment here by Name Last, and we might just jump into two of them real quick just because these two were shorts, and I just figured this is easier just for me to respond this way. So you mentioned, so this is in response to the June-Jitsu 2022 video. You mentioned haters in many videos. I don't recall you defining the term. Who's an example of someone who is your hater? I am also wondering, how do you determine someone is a hater? Can they be differentiated from someone who just has a differing opinion or a difference in opinion? Haters, people that make it their mission to destroy me and destroy people with differing opinions, right? So like, they're not just somebody I'm having a conversation with that maybe has a difference in opinion, because we could have that conversation and walk away, and maybe our minds aren't changed. There's no animosity, right? Maybe it gets heated, right? You can be a little hot under the collar when you're having a conversation with somebody because you're passionate about something, and maybe they're passionate in the opposite view. That's what makes debate so great. But somebody who actually goes out of their way to destroy you over a comment, like you make a comment and or you have a difference in opinion, and they like make it their mission to like call your job and like file a complaint. Kevin put out a video and it's insensitive and blah 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 blah. Like, you call my job, like, listen, you have a difference in opinion. Why don't you comment about your theory on my difference in opinion and how it's insensitive or whatever? But Name Last is doing it right. This person's making a comment and engaging with the channel, and we appreciate that. People that make it their mission to destroy me, yada yada. So, for example, when I ran for school board, for example, they promoted haters. I should say they promoted my run and went out of their way to promote it in a negative light. Right. So I ran for school board, not this past election, but the previous spring. I had run for school board so that my voice could be heard, and that the parental decisions that I represent in my community could be heard. Looks like my camera's getting hot, so we might just have to end it at this one. But yeah, they just went out of their way to promote it in a negative light, which I thought was bullshit. And so here's Kevin, he's running. Like, instead of just saying, hey, here's the other candidate that we like. We don't like Kevin for this reason, that reason, that reason. They just went out of their way and said, here's Kevin, he's bigot and a racist. He beats up people for having different opinions. And that is a hater to me. So I guess we're going to have to do this in a different video and let this camera cool.